All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun said YouTube page, a dynamic page, Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency, you feeling that energy, you should most definitely become a member. The link right down in the video description says join. Click that link. You get access to an introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. That's right, KingSeti.com. Online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the children. You see, and African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. We talking about KingSeti.com, family. 25% off selected items at this time. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,200 videos of nothing but pure fire and heat for your family. You got not only the general, but you got the grandmaster teachers, the supplemental, monumental, and instrumental research material from the grandmasters, with an overview from the general on the grandmasters, what they, what they entail. And this is a powerful site that cannot be compared to by no other website on the planet. We want you there, family. And everybody know SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise, we never come, exclusive live streams, too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. I just did the gene editing, dealing with, are you the same person you were when you was born, or have you been edited on? Are you an edited nigga? You see, that's what it boiled down to. And so get on over there to Patreon. We most definitely got some fire. To all the family out there that donate to the general, I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you for appreciating me. Any other family out there would like to donate to the general, keep the general on the battlefield, link is in the video description. It'll be in the chat room. And I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock this notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, I know I'm fucking up your Christmas. I know this. You know, I come in here and I reveal these things to you, and you say, what is this nigga here for? You know, he here to mess up my dream of a all white Christmas. Yeah, I didn't came to fuck your dream up, giving you the truth, and you mad at me. You mad at me when I bring this information. You want me to come and you want me to tell you all the glorious things. You want to live in that matrix, nigga. You want to believe, and all you want to hear is the glorious things. And then when we come with truth that ain't so glorious, it's hard to accept. It's hard to accept. Now we talking about King Krampus, the older brother of Santa Claus. Nobody talking about that. That they would have, what's up under that? What's up, what is the vileness of what's up under that Christmas shit? Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to talk about it. When you look at the majority of all these Santa Claus characters, they demonic entities, beating the children and shit, and kidnapping the children, taking them off to hell, eating the children. What kind of Christmas, but is that the motherfuckers acting like Halloween? I mean, it's no different. We talking about Krampus night coming up, December the 5th, family. And they say they have Krampus night in some parts of America. I have yet to do the research and to find out what cities would have Krampus night. I will learn. I'm gonna do the research. But as I looked it up, you would think it was just a European festival, and it's not. It didn't travel all the way over here to where their descendants is, and now they got Krampus night. And what that entail, you know, this is a demon. This is a so-called Christmas demon, you know, that's here to take away and kidnap children. And what kind of shit is this? We have to look into what's up under this, the more ancient root, and see how you can't clean that up. You can't clean that up. You got to do away with that. You know, you got to do away. This is what Santa Claus came out of. And we're gonna look at Santa Claus and look at the origins of Santa Claus. And he walking around with a demon. He walking around with a chained demon delivering presents. What kind of shit is this? Where is this coming from? Gryla. And they say that King Krampus is the older brother. He's the older one. This is what they say, just to let you know what legacy came first. What legacy came first. So all these holidays are perverted and demented festivals and shit with all type of barbaric, vile activity going on. Nobody's saying nothing. It's all right. It's a part of the festivals and shit. What the fuck is this? And so you see the children when they come out at Krampus night. They got all the masks and shit, out there, and it's damn near as big as St. Nicholas Festival. Damn near as big as the St. Nicholas Festival. But, it shows you their connection to those ancient stories that wasn't all that pretty. Wasn't none of them that pretty. You see, when they added Santa Claus to their shit, that's what really smoothed them out. Pre-Santa Claus, all them entities, they looking for children so they can put them in a bag or a basket and carry them off some damn where. What kind of messages y'all sending? So these wasn't it wasn't this Christmas that we know today. It wasn't that. It was some rudimentary shit where they wear masks. That was masquerade all year. Every festival they wore the mask. That was almost without second thought that they had the mask. You didn't even show up without the mask. That's a part of the wardrobe. When you come out, they got their masks on and everything, and they was doing that for every holiday. So even Christmas and New Year's, they wear the mask. Okay, Krampus night is one of them. That shit more scary than damn Halloween. This shit. When I seen Krampus night, I said, "What kind of shit is this?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what type? Who indulges in shit like that? Where you get so many, and they all got these demonic faces. That they got the mask. They got all these demonic faces out there, and these people bring their children, and you can see the children is in the crowd in trauma. But this been going on for thousands of years. Over there in Iceland, they had to pass a fucking law they had to pass a fucking law that the parents couldn't tell stories about Gryla because they say that shit was like child abuse. They were so petrified, and the parents act just as demented because somehow they seem to get a kick out of this shit because they keep bringing their kids out to a goddamn festival to scare the shit out of them while all type of demons and shit running up and down the road and shit. I say, oh, okay, this is how this shit really is. And you keep thinking about the other demons outside of damn Krampus, like Frau Percher, And you got Gryla, you got other ones too that I didn't even bring up, but I'm gonna bring them up so to let you know that they got a whole slew of motherfuckers that come around Christmas time and they ain't nothing but a demon. That's all they is. Ain't nothing but a demon. And so where did it? So what has happened here that you have made a composite holiday, based off of wicked shit, and you tried to cover it up by putting a little glaze of Christianity over it, but now is punching through again. The truth of what these holidays is really about is coming to light. They coming to light today. But the question becomes, why do our people continuously engage in this shit? And they know is demonology what it is. It's demonology. Where they command, he commands Krampus. Oh, Santa Claus. That's almost like Solomon. Where they say Solomon controlled the 72 demons, and here it is, Santa Claus controls Krampus, got him on the chain and shit. So he commands Krampus, the devil, So that's almost like a Solomon archetype or a Saturn type, that got that, this ability to use magic. How else is you gonna control a demon? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker is got an air of divinity, meaning he's a god in disguise. Because who could do that? You know what I'm saying? Who could do that? Who could do that? Who could chain a demon like that? So when you look at Santa Claus, there's something there. Up under there, some mystical art shit. And that, you will see these names popping up in the Kabbalah and shit. And they in here giving rituals and talking about this is the way to extraordinary wisdom. Nigga, ain't nobody calling out no damn demons. What the hell is y'all talking about? Y'all niggas call everything got to, just because it's different don't mean it's right. Motherfuckers be, yeah, this is on some other shit. Yeah, it's way on some other shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This shit is demonology. You know, you looking in these books and people, a lot of these books is demonology, books of demonology, all that Kabbalah shit, and you ain't even supposed to be speaking that shit. They trick motherfucker. They put that shit down in the community. You know what I'm saying? And people get these books, and I mean, that's like a all-time, bestseller, probably that sixth and seventh book of Moses. But damn, man, you open that shit up and it got all them demon names in there. Hey, listen here, man. What makes that shit, what makes that important to have on your shelf? What makes it important? Because it say it's Moses or whatever, man. That's some trick shit, just to put Moses' name on. It's demonology. And I call them out on all that shit. Do you call them? I don't want to hear nothing else. Nigga, do you conjure demons in Kabbalah? And the question is answered with yes. Well, then you practicing demonology. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. You own a frequency where you can even call a goddamn demon. You know what I'm saying? What kind of frequency is you on, nigga? Where you got the power to call. It didn't say he had the power to conjure 72 angels, which don't make it too much different because they barbaric and the angels warred in heaven. And so, they became the damn devils and the demons and shit. So they ain't too much better, and so when you say you calling on you don't even say you calling on, God. You is saying you calling on God, but you most definitely say you calling on demons and shit, Beelzebub and I say, what the fuck, Samael, and what the fuck is you talking? What you calling them for? What kind of frequency is you on? Is that your frequency? They say they trick motherfuckers. When you see that Kabbalah shit, man, listen here. Let me tell you, take that shit to the nearest garbage can and discard it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever speak that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? All that shit in that damn, man, don't even speak that shit. Don't let that shit come out your mouth, and don't even read it in your mind. You know, I look, and sometimes as soon as I saw it, I knew. I say, wait a minute, and what the fuck? You know, I know that's a demon. What the fuck is this supposed to be? The book of Moses? I say, what the fuck is Moses calling on Beelzebub and shit? And then I say, oh no, something ain't right with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right with this. So at the root of all they shit, because what people don't understand, let me tell you something. When you get to talking about the Torah and the Talmud and all that. No, that Kabbalah was the first shit that they had. That's why they ain't gave it up. That's the first shit that they had. They was into the witchcraft. That's what they was into. And that's why they hold so dear to it to this day. That was the first book they was in. But that take them down to, a lot of people, they ashamed of, being a demonologist, one who calls. If you call on him, you got to have you got to pay homage. You ain't just calling. Who and what authority are you calling? Who are you, motherfucker? Pay your tribute. So, you motherfuckers is signing up, nigga, to be, the mindless zombies of this cabal out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you sign right on up. You sign right on up, And so we got to, when you see something like that, you got to make a clear decision immediately to let some shit go. Don't let it fester. Don't even take it into consideration. Get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you can read, but those are mostly sigils and incantations and shit. There ain't nothing to read on that shit but some names that they all demonic entities, and then you do a damn incant. You better not ever open your mouth and say that shit. You better not even read it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You keep going with some shit like that, because that, if you open up a door you can't close, you're going to be in trouble, nigga. You see? And so watch what you do, watch what you say, and just the frequency. That ain't even on our frequency. That ain't on our frequency. We don't, we on a divine frequency. We shouldn't even, only thing we gonna conjure is the cosmos. That's it. To be one with the cosmos and understand this, this planet based on the laws of nature, not man. Because there's some wicked motherfucker. They'll take you into some deep, dark tunnels and shit. You know what I'm saying? That you cannot make it out of. You cannot make it out of there. You don't want to go in there because you might not make it, you might not make it out. And so I know how much the chains is still on our people's brains right now today by holidays. I can just, I don't have to, you can't say shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing. I just watch the numbers. How much they spend, 100 billion, a billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, not just as a whole. How much it was, how much of that did black people add to it? You see? And then you get that number, how much they spent on each holiday, and then you add it all up at the end, how much they spent. And it was crucial. Not only the economic pillage, but all the symbolisms of demonic negative energy that's all around you. And you have no idea what it is, and you partake in it. And and some people say what you don't know can't hurt you, which is one of the biggest lies that has ever been told. You understand what I'm saying? What you don't know can not only hurt you, but kill you, get you up off of here. That which you don't know. If you got some ailments in your body and you don't you attack it immediately, you let it fester, you let it grow. You see, you know, you let it you let it fester and you let it grow. You know, that's you got to listen, family. Let me when you have to understand this uh consciousness that we need to liberate ourselves. It's going to start visibly when we get rid of these holidays and the symbolism that are connected to these holidays. These are the greatest ritual ceremonies on the planet by far. Christmas is most definitely at the top because it's global. Okay. And is when you can see our people is spending so much money in the economics and connected to the symbolism that drive them to spend that kind of money. You see what I'm saying? That drives them. What is driving them? I'm trying to see because I'm showing you the shit that is really involved with this Christmas shit. At the bare root of it, and people say because they don't want me, they saying why said he, and y'all want me to talk about some shit that you can glamorize and glorify. And yeah, we was, but we ain't no more. And this is the reason why, right here. That we let motherfucker mask all type of demonology and again, I had a thought. It's the frequencies that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? It's the frequencies that you don't see, them silent killers. They going through your ass right now. And you don't even know these frequencies is out here. And it's killing your ass silently. Okay? And so when you participate in holidays, you see that, and the frequency is rooted in all type of demonic energy. And you might not overtly see it. It's a silent killer. It's still going to be moving through the frequencies and so on and so forth. And it's killing your ass, nigga, because you live in a lie. You live in a demonic lie. They showing y'all today the root of it. They letting you know because a lot of them are not ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? They look at this as they original spirituality worship anyway. So they don't have no problem letting you know what it was and how they co-opted it and added a little Jesus to it. And so it's really Yule and it's really Santanelia, and it's some demonic sides to that don't nobody want to talk about. It's even when you look at that Ebenezer Scrooge, it was a dark tale a little bit. You see what I'm saying? It was some darkness there, until the last day when he bought a couple gifts, but all through it was gloomy. And it was, it had that that air of, is something wrong, is lifeless, is gray. You watch that shit. So even in that, you know what I'm saying? It was some, uncertainty going on, somewhere that you couldn't put your finger on, but you better keep your eyes open. This ain't no goddamn holiday for a nigga to be jolly. You gotta keep your eyes out. There's all type of demonic entities moving on the planet at that time. And this is a reflection of that. This is a reflection of that, how they live and what, caused them to create this type of evil shit. And black people sit up in here and practice this shit every day and can break this shit down and, and know what it is. We ain't gonna play no more games with these holidays. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you this is bullshit, nigga. This is we passed that. It don't mean we can't, create our own, and we need to have celebrations sometimes. Sometimes we don't. But if we're gonna have one, it's gonna have to be with symbols of our own ancestors that's gonna empower us. So when we feel festive, we got a natural cosmic energy that's flowing through us, that's purifying and fortifying who we are, not destroying us because we practicing another motherfucker's culture, the actual, genocidal maniac that didn't, done this and brought us over here and did this shit, the way that they did it and all the, sick, tactics that they would use on our people. You see, all type of sick shit, and so you see when you look at Krampus, you see the spirit of these motherfuckers and everything, and that's why they honor him and the rest of them demons. They honor them motherfuckers because in many ways they are that's an outward reflection of who they are deep down inside, and they show this shit on this planet every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about getting rid of some motherfuckers. They need to be the first ones to volunteer. They need to volunteer and say, yeah, well, we gonna be first because we fuck up everything anyway. So we might as well be the first to get the fuck on off of here. And shit, who knows? That might be all we need to do to get this shit popping. Yeah, we might have to get rid of a few Negroes. No, we got to get rid of them so we can be tight. We don't want no, trying to get back on the team all of a sudden. Got to get them up out of there. But we gauging about these holidays. I'm very serious and adamant. Because that really, at the end of the day, these damn holidays will tell you what a nigga really believe. You see what I'm saying? It'll come out there, they be trying to hide, and nigga got on the onks and shit and this, that, and the third, and the nigga hide and trying to creep around the corner with 10 goddamn presents and shit, and nigga, wasn't you just black powering, nigga? And nigga got $4,000 worth of damn toys and shit and everything. And there ain't nothing wrong with getting, like I say, but we can't keep using that as the excuse to engage in the festivities. That don't, what you saying, but because what it boils down to is the festivities. When you do it, you can do it every day of the week. You can do it any day of the week. And you know what I'm saying? But it's when you do it on Christmas where it means something. It's more. You got to engage in the culture, but you don't know what it is. And so they got all type of symbols around wreaths, and we think it's just a wreath sitting on the door, but it's deeper than that to them. It's symbolisms up under that that's saying something totally different that we do not know of. And all we do is set ourselves up for the, as opening up portals and shit. So all these demons and shit can, haunt us and shit and all this and bring a erratic frequency. Because what else is you gonna have with this kind of energy? With this kind of energy, a Christmas devil, okay, a Christmas witch, 2-3 witches, all type of evil gnomes and trolls and shit running around here. Even got the Yule cat eat a motherfucker up just because he ain't got no clothes. And shit, if the Yule cat is eating up motherfucker because they ain't got no clothes, it's gonna be a whole lot of motherfuckers missing. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of motherfuckers missing. And so, yeah, family, I wanted to chime in on that. And they say that Krampus is the older brother. So that right there, they acknowledging that Krampus came first. They acknowledge that. So, remember, it all go back to the goat. It always go back to that damn goat. I don't care what nobody say. Every holiday is goat worship with these cave people. And so it says to separate the sheep from the goat. And on his right, he put the sheep, which is the woolly head Sufi, and his hair was pure, like, it would say pure like the lamb's wool. You see, pure, ain't no mixture or nothing, and so that's divine. And that's divine. And so, family, that we have to separate the sheep from the goat. And we got to do that. And see, that's an ancient calling that is speaking truth to the matter. And when you understand the zoo types, the straight hair and the woolly hair, You see what I'm saying? You will understand the cryptic message that was revealed. You know, that it is us. We are the primordials, and we're gonna have to wake up. Family, I'm not done. I want you to get right black over here. This is General Sarasu and said he said, hey, we own your ass. I know I'm over here fucking up your Christmas, but that's what I was sent to do. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.